Good evening, everyone. I request Gurvinder sir to conduct the session.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So, hi, hello, everyone.
Good
Ready
evening.
for arithmetic progression? Hi, hello, everyone. Everyone ready? Arithmetic progression?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. We had discussed yesterday also. So, just starting today's class with a very small problem. Okay, you are able to see the problem on your screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I have three numbers that are in AP, arithmetic progression. The sum of the numbers is 15 and sum of squares of the number is 83. So I need you to find the numbers. Fine.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening. Hello. So hi, this is the question. Three numbers are in AP. Their sum is 15 and their sum of squares is 83. So can you find the numbers? Sir, can you please mute the other participants?
Oh, yes, sir. Sure, sir. Just a second, sir.
Yes. Sir, please give me the access of class also, so that I can do it from my own next time. Okay, fine. So yeah, how will you approach this question? So like you can assume the numbers to be A plus D and A plus 2D.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Right? You will do it this way?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. So after this, it is known that the sum of the numbers. So this will be 3A plus 3D, right? That is equal to 15. So in other words, A plus D is 5. Okay. And you know that the sum of squares is 83. So when you take sum of squares, so it is A square plus A plus D square plus A plus 2D square, right? Right? This is equal to 83,
Yes, sir.
right? So you can
Yes,
open the squares. You can open the square. So it is A square plus A square D square 2AD,
plus.
right? And this is A square, 4D square and 4AD, right?
Yes, sir.
So it is
Yes,
basically
sir.
3A square plus 5D square plus 6AD, right?
Yes, sir. Equals to
Right.
80.
And this is equal to 83. So you can solve the relation between A and D, right? You can find A and D from these two equations and two unknowns. But I have a better method also. Can anyone think? Instead of taking the numbers as A plus D, and A plus 2D, I have one better method, one easier method. Can anyone tell me?
A equal to 5 minus D, sir.
We can substitute the
A
value.
is equal to 5 minus D. Okay, that is also like that also you can do, but still you will have to solve a quadratic equation. Like you will again, like you when you substitute your D as 5 minus A or your A as 5 minus D. So again, when you substitute in this thing inside it, again you will need to solve a quadratic equation. So there is one method and one small trick using which you can avoid solving quadratic equation. Okay. So I'll tell you how. You assume the numbers as A minus D, A and A plus D. I am allowed to do that, right? Because the common difference remains same. Just my first number is shifted by D, right? So when I look into its sum, when I sum these three numbers, so it is 3A. And I directly get 3A as 15. So A is directly, I get the value of A as directly 5. So one value I already have. So it is 5 minus D, 5 and 5 plus D, right? So now when I take the squares, sum of squares, so 5 minus D square plus 5 square plus 5 plus D square, it is directly equal to 83. right? So now I can calculate d. So it is 25 plus d square minus 10d plus 25 plus 25 plus d square plus 10d is equal to 83. So now what will happen is my 10d gets cancelled. 75, right? It is 2d square plus 75 is equal to 83. So basically my 2d square is directly equal to how much? 8, right? So my d is equal to plus minus 2. So
Yes, sir.
I guess the right method was very easier compared to the left one, right? I hope you all acknowledge this.
Yes, sir.
Why using my right hand side method was much easier.
Yes, sir.
Everyone got it right? It was much easier to solve the question using the right hand side method rather than the left hand side method, right?
Sir, I didn't got how you got that a minus d comma a plus d. Like
Sorry.
how did you get that a
See,
minus d?
okay. See, I didn't get A minus D. What I'm doing is I have to assume three numbers that are in AP. Okay. I have to assume three numbers which are in arithmetic progression. So when I have to assume three numbers that are in arithmetic progression, so I know that if they are in arithmetic progression, they have a common difference between them, that is D. So instead of assuming the three numbers as A plus D, and A plus 2D, I am asking you, or rather, I am telling you that you assume the three numbers as A minus D, A and A plus D. So what happens is it is much easier because it gets symmetric on both sides, right? About A, it is symmetric, A minus D and A plus D. So it gets much easier to solve such kinds of problems. So see, it is very easy. First of all, when you add the numbers, you directly get a value A is equal to 5. So using that, you are directly able to get that your numbers are 5 minus D, 5 and 5 plus. So using that, when you solve and take sum of squares also, so your this term gets cancelled. So now you don't need to solve the quadratic equation. What was happening in this case was you actually needed to solve a quadratic equation, but here you don't need to because you directly get 2d square is equal to 8. So with that, what are your numbers? What are your three numbers that you get? Can anyone tell me what are the three numbers? What is the value of a minus d, a and a plus d? What are my three numbers?
7, 5, 2, sir, and
7, 5,
2.
are you sure? 2?
3, sir.
3, correct.
Minus 3, 8, 13.
Minus 3, 8, 13. No. How does it go in minus?
सर और एक भी आ रहा है सर.
Which one?
Like we
Tell me.
have d value plus or minus.
3,
Yes. So
5, 7.
3, 5, 7. Yes, correct. You can take, so this one will be for d is equal to minus 2. This one will be for d is equal to 2, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can clearly observe that the answer remains same, right? Your answer remains same. Your answer won't change. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. Your set of three numbers will not change, and it shouldn't change also. Your sequence may get inverted, but it won't change. So just write a small trick, okay? Just write a small trick that whenever you are given your numbers in AP, so always instead of assuming them to be like this, A plus D, A plus 2D, always assume them of something of this kind: A plus D, A minus D, A plus 2D, A minus 2D, something like this, okay? It is much easier. And you do this when it is odd, right? When you have odd numbers. What will you do when you have even numbers? See, what happens is when you have odd numbers, so you get a central element A. Okay, you get a central element A, and your both left and right side D, the coefficient of D gets nulled out. See, here what was happening is when you added it, D and this D plus D, plus D minus D got cancelled out when it was odd numbers. But what happens when you have even numbers? What do you do in case of when you have even set of numbers? So what you do is you take A minus D, A plus D. Okay, then we have A plus 3D, A plus 5D, like that. So similarly, this is A minus 3D and A minus 5D when you have even numbers. Because when you have even numbers, you want it to cancel out. but there is no central number. Okay, when there is odd number, there is a central number A, so that your coefficients of D get cancelled out. But here you don't have any central number. So when there is no central number, you change your value. You change your value to A minus D, A plus D. So just notice that in case of even numbers, your common difference is actually 2 times D. Fine. Just use this trick, okay? Everyone got the trick, right? What
Yes,
the
sir.
point I'm trying to make is that
Yeah.
whenever it is given to you that you have a set of numbers in AP, so instead of assuming them as A plus D, and A plus 2D, always use this. Take A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D like this. And when there are even numbers, so take them as A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 3D. So that your coefficients of D cancel out when you add them. Fine? Easy to understand, right? Okay. So regarding this, just a very small problem. So the sides of right angle triangle. Okay, are in arithmetic progression, and the area of triangle is 24. So find length of smallest side. Everyone got the question right? So basically what is happening is I have a right angle triangle like this, right angle triangle, whose sides are in AP. So what can I assume the lengths of sides as? Tell me, what will I assume my lengths of sides?
Hypotenuse, adjacent,
Like I will take them as A minus D, A and A plus D, right?
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes, sir.
so considering like right now, I will just consider that my D is positive. Okay. So can I say that my A plus D will be my longest side? My A plus D will be my hypotenuse. Can I say this? Because it is the
Yes,
longest
sir.
side.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is A plus D. This is A. This is this is A minus D, and this is A. Can I say this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sir.
चलो जल्दी जल्दी ये बता दो. What is like I have a right angle triangle. So what condition do I have here? Right angle triangle I have. So what condition do I have? I have Pythagoras
Hypo-
theorem, exactly.
Pythagoras
So
theorem.
can I say
A
yes,
minus.
correct?
Yes,
Can I say this thing, right?
yes,
Pythagoras theorem, right? Okay,
yes.
so just expand it. Okay, so expand it. So it is a square plus b square plus 2ad is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ad, right?
Yes.
तो d square ने d square को मार दिया, right?
Yes. A square
A
is.
square ने a square cancel. So basically 4ad is equal to a square,
Yes, sir.
right? So one more a gets cancelled. So basically 4d is equal to a. Can I say this? A is equal to
Yes,
4d.
sir. Yes, sir.
Got it, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
My a is equal to
Yes,
4d. So I just substitute it back here. So it is a minus d, a and a plus d. So when I substitute a is equal to 4d, so it is 3d, 4d and 5d, right? Can I say this?
How, sir?
Instead of a, see my
Yes,
a
sir.
is equal to 4d, right? A is
How
4d.
got it?
See, like it is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. So basically, sum of like a plus d whole square is sum of a square and a minus d square, right?
Yes.
Sir.
So using this, I got that a is equal to 4d. So when a is equal to 4d, I substitute a as 4d here. So I got my sides as 3d, 4d, and 5d, right?
ID.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
3d, 4d, 5d. And one more thing I know, that area of triangle is 24. Area of triangle is 24. So can you tell me which two sides should I take? Half into base into height. My area is what? Half into base
Base.
into height.
A and A minus D, sir.
A minus D, correct. Absolutely correct. So half into A. A is basically 4D, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes, sir.
height is A minus D, that is 3D. This thing is equal to 24,
Yes, sir.
right? This
Yes,
thing is
sir.
equal to 24. So can anyone tell me what is my value of D? Can anyone tell me what is the value of D?
1 by
4,
5.
sir.
1.
4, 4.
How much?
2, sir. Plus or minus 2.
4,
2.
sir.
1. Sir.
D is 2.
Sir, it will be plus or minus 2. Root 2.
Sir.
It will be only plus 2. It will be only
How,
plus
sir?
2, not minus 2. Because
How,
see,
sir?
just look back. I had assumed earlier that my D is positive. That is how I got my A plus D as the longest side.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Sir,
Right?
D is 2, sir.
D equal to
Uh,
4, no, sir.
Yes, sir. Plus or minus 2.
Yeah, एक second. No. D square is 4. D square is 4. It is okay. Yeah, I will do it again. No worries.
D
See,
is equals
uh,
to 4.
Yeah, sir.
D
Yeah, sir,
will
you're
be
right.
2 only. So it is 2D into 3D, right? So it is 6D square. So my D
Yeah,
square
sir.
is 4. So D is 2. Fine.
Yeah, sir.
Sir.
Sir, it will be plus or minus 2 also.
No, it will
Sir,
be
it
only
will be.
plus 2. I'm telling you why it will be only plus 2 because see, when you go back here, we had assumed that my D is positive. That is how I got my A plus D as the longest side. If I take my D as negative, my A plus D will be my shortest side. But earlier, what had I assumed? That my A plus D is my longest side. So D will only be equal to 2. D will not be minus 2. Fine?
Yes.
Because if my D is minus 2, my A plus D will be my shortest side. But I had assumed that A plus D is my hypotenuse. So this is only possible when D is greater than 0. Fine?
Sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
D is 2, right? D is
Yes,
2.
sir.
D is equal to 2. And I had found out that my lengths of sides are 3D, 4D, and 5D, right? So can you tell me what are my lengths of sides? 6, 8,
8.
and 10, right?
8. Yeah, sir.
So the question is asking me, find the length of smallest side. Can anyone tell me what is the length of smallest side? What is the smallest number out of 6, 8, and 10?
6,
6,
sir.
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 Correct, 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone understood the question, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
sir.
Everyone understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
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 चलो तो एक बात बता दूं
Yes, sir.
JEE advance.
2017 ओके फाइन क्या था कुछ इसमें there was nothing in the question right
Yes, sir.
you just had to do
Sir, it
three
was
basic
very
things
easier.
Yes,
right
sir.
yes correct absolutely correct it was like easier it was like NCERT level question correct so got it right
Yes, sir.
okay great now one question was easy doesn't mean every question will be some will be tough also in arithmetic progression also there are tough questions are possible but I just wanted to explain you this very small trick that whenever you have odd numbers so assume your numbers as a minus d a plus d a plus 2d like this and when you have even numbers so assume it like this so just this small trick I was wanting to explain all of so चलो तो अब क्या मुश्किल करना है
कर दो सर.
कर दे मुश्किल
कर दो
Yes,
सर.
Yeah,
काफी है
sir.
ना सर बोलने के लिए.
बोलने के लिए ठीक
हाँ.
है so what is happening is I have an arithmetic progression of natural numbers, okay? Where all terms are natural numbers. Okay. So the ratio of the first 7 terms, okay, to the first 11 terms is 6 by 11. Fine.
sir. Can you repeat once?
This question.
No, sir.
Ratio.
So which question?
Present one, sir.
Achha, see it. I have a AP of natural numbers, okay? Like
Yes.
all the terms are natural numbers basically. Okay. All the
Yes.
terms of the arithmetic progression are natural numbers. So I am telling you that the ratio of the first 7 terms to the sum of the first 11 terms is basically 6 by 11. Okay. And one more thing I am telling you that the 7th term, A7, lies between 130 and 140. So you need to tell me, find the common difference. Of AP. Everyone understood the question?
Yes, sir.
Everyone has
Okay.
understood what the question meant, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Yeah, what happened? You understood it, right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, great. So I have AP of natural numbers only. Okay. Like all my terms are natural numbers. So what can I infer about my common difference? What
Positive.
can I
Plus
infer?
one.
Positive
Plus
Plus one, sir.
sir.
Sure. Positive. D will be positive.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure. पक्का
Yes,
ताला लगा
sir.
दिया जाए.
Yes,
No.
sir.
I will give you one counter example also. 100, 98, 96 like this. What if my AP is like this? So my common
-2.
difference is -2.
Minus
-2.
1.
So
Minus 2.
so no, like you are अभी तो किसी ने बोला that common difference will be positive only. No, common difference can be negative also. But one
Yes.
thing is for sure that my common difference will be an integer.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Okay,
It will be an integer
Okay, sir.
because my AP is of natural numbers. So natural number, it can be decreasing also or increasing also. So, but one thing will be for sure that my D common difference will definitely be an integer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
तो चलो फिर बढ़ते हैं आगे. So moving ahead, S7 by S11, right? S7 by S11. So can you tell me what is the formula of Sn in an AP?
N by 2 into 2a
Into
plus n
C.
minus 1 into d.
Correct. Right? So S7 will be what? It will be 7 by 2 into 2a
2a.
plus 6d, right?
Yes, sir.
Divided by 11 by 2 into 2a plus 10d, if I'm correct, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
this thing is equal to 6 by 11, right? It is given to me. That's
Yes,
7. So 2 ने 2 को मार दिया. ठीक है और करो do cancellation first. So it is 7 times a plus 3d. I am cancelling 2 from both top and bottom. 11 times. It is a plus 5d, right? This
Yes.
thing is equal to 6 by 11. 11 got cancelled. So basically 7a plus 21d is equal to 6a plus 30d, right?
Yes, sir.
So a is equal to 9 times of d, right? Can I
29,
say this?
sir. Yes, sir.
7 into 3. 7 into 3, है ना?
Okay.
I am cross multiplying. Okay. See,
Yeah.
like just do with time it will happen, but just make your algebra a little bit faster. It will help you in exam. Okay.
Okay,
Just
sir.
make sure that your algebra is really good because many a times you will need to require do things fast, like a plus b square. अब तुम a cube minus b cube में ही फंस जाओगे तो फिर it will it will not be a good thing. Okay. So just make sure that you have your basic algebra terms revised. So yeah, everyone got this, right? A is equal to 9d. Everyone got this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Got it, right? A is equal to
Yes,
9d. One more thing it is telling me. It is telling me that my A7 lies between 130 and 140. So can anyone tell me what is my formula of A7? What will be my seventh term? Will it be
2a
A
plus
plus
6d.
6d?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A plus 6d, right?
Plus
And my A is how much? My A is how much? A is 9d, right?
9d.
Right. A is 9d. So can I say that my A7 will be equal to 16d,
15d.
15d,
Indeed, sir. Yes, sir.
15d, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
I can say that, right? And it is telling me that my 15d is belonging between 130 and 140.
Sir,
My
that is
seventh term,
okay, okay.
what happened?
Nothing, sir.
Okay. So can you tell me what will be the possible value of d? There is only one possible value of d if you closely observe. There is only one possible value.
135, sir.
How much?
135.
135 divided by 15, right? Like, see,
Yes, sir.
okay, see, no worries. Yeah, you are correct. 135 is correct, but 135 is the value of 15D, not D. So see, basically what is happening is just go back. So one thing I have for sure told you that D is an integer, right? D is a integer, like a whole number. Okay, it is a complete number. So basically what happens is when I multiply it by 15, so can I say that between 130 and 140, whatever my number comes, it should be a multiple of 15, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
between
sir.
130 and 140, there is only one number that is divisible by 15. Can anyone tell me which is that number?
135.
Correct,
One.
absolutely.
9, sir.
So that
Divide
means
is 9.
is equal to 135, right? So can
Yes,
you
Yes.
tell
sir.
me what is the value of D? Can you
9.
tell me what is the value of D? D is
9.
9, right?
9, sir.
Correct. D is 9. Absolutely correct. D is 9. So fine. Or and it had asked that only. It had asked me to find the common difference of the AP, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. So my final answer is 09. It's correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. This is also from JEE Advanced. It's a really easy chapter, right? Like some of the things are really easy. Like you could have just solved this if you had basic knowledge of 10th class also, right? It was nothing more than 10th class if you clearly observe.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, great. So fine, just one more problem. So the question says that 5 numbers are in AP. Okay. Whose sum is 25. Okay. And product is 2520. Okay. If one of the numbers is minus half, find the greatest number. Everyone got the question right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So see, there are 5 numbers in AP and their sum is given as 25. So what will be the 5 numbers that you will assume? How will you assume the 5 numbers? Can anyone tell me?
A minus
The sum
2D.
is given.
A minus 2D. A minus D. A plus D. A plus 2D.
A plus 2D, correct, absolutely correct. Wait, let me. Is it Omkar, the one who gave the answer?
No.
Sir?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, so who was it? Who was
Bhavna.
the boy? No, like yes, you were also there, but one boy was also there, no?
Sir, Vignesh, sir.
Okay, Vignesh, you are new. Okay, so yeah, correct. You are new to this coaching.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, anyways. Okay, so yeah, it is correct. So I will assume the numbers as a minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 2d, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So when I take the sum of these numbers, can anyone tell me what will be the sum of these numbers when I take? So my d terms will get cancelled out, right?
A.
Yes, sir.
Right. My d terms will get cancelled out and it will be equal to 5 times a. So 5 times a I directly get as 25. So I
25.
directly get that a is 5, right?
Yes, sir.
So if a is 5, I can directly write this thing as 5 minus 2d, 5 minus d, 5,
5.
5 plus d, and 5 plus 2d, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And I am telling you beforehand one thing also. One more thing I am telling you that the product of numbers is 2520. So when you take product, so it is 5 minus 2d into 5 minus d into 5 into 5 plus d into 5 plus 2d. It is equal to 2520. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So 5 I already have this side. So if I divide it by 5, what will happen? divide 2520 by 5. What will happen? 2520 divided by 5. How much will it be?
54, sir.
4, sir.
5.
It will be 504.
504,
Yes.
sir.
Yes,
Why
correct.
not 4?
So now just, yes, correct. 504, correct. So 5 minus D, 5 minus 2D, 5 plus D, and 5 plus 2D. So in order to solve it, like it is very intuitive, use A plus B and A minus B. Similarly, A plus B and A minus B. So it is A square minus B square, right? So it is 25 minus D square multiplied by 25 minus 4D square is equal to 504, right? A plus B and A minus B I have used. A plus B, A minus B, A plus B, A minus B, right?
Yes, sir.
So when you open this bracket, what will happen? Just open this bracket. Will you be able to open this bracket?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
625.
So 625, right? 625. How much will it be? 25 minus 100 हो गया. Minus 125, right?
Yes, sir.
Plus 4D raised to 4 is equal to 504. Right? So taking out it this side, so 4D raised to 4 minus 125D square, right? Plus 121 is equal to 0, right?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Everyone got this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 4D raised to 4 minus 125D square plus 121 is equal to 0. So can you help me solve for the values of D? How can we solve for the values of D? So it is very easy. Like it is a quadratic in D square. So what will I do? I will assume my D square to be some term X. So it is basically 4X square minus 125X plus 121 is equal to 0. Can you solve for the values of X now? Can anyone
sir.
solve? Tell me. How much will it be? Tell. What are the two values of X that you are getting?
So is it mod 2?
Mod 2, like X is equal to 2, you are telling.
I'm asking the equation in the equation 4x square minus 12x plus mod 2. No,
It
sir.
is, no, it is 121, 121.
Yeah, sir.
Mod 2 is 2 only, so why will I write it like that?
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
no worries. So see, once you have a quadratic equation like this, okay? So how do you evaluate roots? You must have learned it in earlier classes. So
Minus b by a, sir. Minus b by a and c by a.
no, that is the sum of the roots. I am not asking you the sum of the
Minus
roots.
under root B minus B square minus AC.
But why will you do all that? Like, just use a very small trick. See, one
It is
root is, see, okay, no worries. See, one root is very clearly visible to me. X is equal to 1 is clearly one of the roots. If you see clearly over here, if you substitute X is equal to 1, you will get 0. So X is equal to 1 is one of the roots that I have got. Right?
Yes, sir.
So in order to find the other root, the second root, one root I have already got. How can I get my second root? So I know that the product of the roots is 121 by 4. So my second root will be 121 by 4 because I know the product of the roots. Or in other words, I know the sum of the roots also. So I can subtract it from 1. Right? So just use your basic concepts. It will be required like this. Because
Can you explain once again why X is equals to 1?
see, X is equal to 1 I have got from basic deduction. You substitute X is equal to like hit and trial method. Class 9th we used to do, no? You have a quadratic equation like this. So you used to put roots, like you used to just substitute any value and check if it is coming 0 or not. So I have just randomly substituted X is equal to 1 and I got it as 0. So I know that my one root of the equation is X is equal to 1. Then one thing more I know about this equation is that the product of its roots is 121 by 4. Okay, I know because C by A. And I know that one of the roots is 1. So I will just divide 121 by 4. So my other root is 121 by 4. 4. So X So basically d square has two values. One value is 11, one value is 121/4. So my d will have four values, plus minus 1 and plus minus 11/2. Right? Because my x was basically equal to d square. Now see, I have got two values. One is plus minus 1, other is plus minus 11/2. So if you look back clearly, you have 5 minus 2d, 5 minus d, 5, 5 plus d, and 5 plus 2d, right? These were my five numbers. 5 minus 2d, 5 minus d, 5, 5 plus d, and 5 plus 2d, right? And it was telling you one more thing. It was telling you that one of the numbers has to be minus half. So first I will take d as d as 1. Okay. What will happen if I take d as 1? When I take d as 1, my numbers are 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So minus half is not a number. Minus half is not in the series, right? Minus half should have been a number. So minus half is not there. So now I will put d as 11/2. What will happen if I put d as 11/2? Just check it. What will be my numbers? So 5 minus, so it is minus 6. 5, right? 5 plus 11 is how much? 16, right? 5 plus 11/2 is how much? So this thing is minus half, right? And 5 plus 11/2. So it is 21/2, right? So these are my five numbers. So minus half is there. I know minus half is there. So if minus half is there, this is the sequence that I will consider, and this is not the sequence that I will consider. This is this sequence I won't be considering. So if this is the sequence, it is asking me for the largest number. So in the largest number, the final answer will be, what will be my final answer? 16.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right? So it is a question of J main. Year I don't remember. I guess it was 13. 13 or 14. Any one of 13 or 14. Yeah, 2013 or 2014. Okay. Hello. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
There was an issue, technical issue. So I am back. I will share my screen with you. Just a second. So I hope everyone has understood this question, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
see, there were five numbers and I was given the sum. So just using that trick, just use, okay, just assume a minus d, a minus 2d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 2d. But just make one thing sure, like when you solve such a question and you use you assume your numbers as like this. When you get the value of A and the value of D, so you, just uh, just think back that the first number that you have taken is basically A minus 2D. So just make sure that you are starting your AP from A minus 2D and not from A. Because generally what happens is I get the value of A and D. Okay. So I assume that A is my first number and D is my common difference. But here my first number is A minus 2D or wherever you have started from. So just make sure that you, like when you have shifted your AP, so just make sure that if they are asking you the largest value, or if they are asking you the first value, so make sure that you come back and look at the first value that you have taken. A is not your first value. Okay, so generally what happens is everyone solves the questions like this correctly. And the last step, they get the value of A and D. And what happens is they generally ask what is the first term of the AP. So they just directly see the first term A and they just take it as A. So your answer is not A here. Your answer is A minus 2D. Okay, so just make sure you don't do this error. Because when you are shifting the AP, you also need to consider that shift. Okay, I hope you get the thing that I'm trying to say. Okay, so just one more concept before we move ahead. So it is intersection of two APs. Okay. So see, basically what happens is I have two APs. Okay, two APs. One AP starts from A1, A2 like this. Okay. So basically it is A and its common difference is D. So it is A1, A1 plus D1 like this. A1 plus D1 like this. Similarly, I have another AP, A2, A2 plus D2 like this. So basically its common difference is D1, its common difference is D2, right? So I know a term, okay, I know a term X that is common to both of these APs. Okay, I know a term X that is common, like X comes here also, X comes in this AP also. So I want to know the intersection of the two APs, like how, like what will be the next terms after AP also. These terms, like there will be common terms in both the APs. So like we have X term that is common in both of these. Similarly, there will be more terms that will be common. So I need to find out that how many more terms will be common in both the APs. So can you tell me? Can anyone tell me what logic we can use behind this? Behind this?
Sir, in this A2 is equals to A1 plus D1, sir.
A2 is equal to A1 plus B. No, no, I am like there is no relation between A1 and A2. There is no relation between D1 and D2 also. There is no relation. Like there is absolutely no relation. See, A1, D1, A2, D2 are absolutely random numbers. But one thing I have told you that I have a term X that is common to both of these APs. Okay, so I'll just give you one small example like this. So see, just assume it as your number X, okay, on the number line. This is your number line. This is your number X. So what is happening is my first AP is landing at this point. Okay.
Students, please unmute yourself. Yes,
So
students.
basically what? Ma'am, do you have the access?
No, sir, just a
Please
second.
do it yourself. Okay, okay.
Yes.
So what is happening is I have a number X. Okay, this is my number X on the number line. So what is happening is my first AP, okay, with a common difference of D1, it is also coming over here. He's coming here. My first AP is coming at this point. And after that, it is taking a jump of D1, 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 right? Right. Similarly, what is happening of my second AP? Second AP is also coming at this point. My second AP will also come at x2, but it will take a jump of d2. It will take a jump of d2. It will take a jump of d2. So can you tell me what will be the next point where both APs intersect? You have learnt about the concept in your earlier classes, if you remember it clearly. See, two people are jogging, okay, and they meet at a common point. One takes a step of d1, the other takes a step of length d2. So can you tell me where do they intersect again? What is that concept called in mathematics?
At the same point. Midpoint
At
of.
this, at the midpoint? No. See, like uh,
Infinity, sir.
there are two people, okay, they are meeting at this point, okay. So one person is taking steps of length 3 3 3, another person is taking lengths of step 4 4. So what will be the next point where both of their feet come together? Like what will be the point where both of them will keep their feet?
Why?
What will be the next point where both
2.
of them will keep their feet?
Sir, is it 2x?
2x, no. 2x will be definitely one of the points. I can say. No. 2x, no. Sorry. No, 2x is not. Like, I can't definitely say that 2x will be one of the points. So, no worries. I'll just give you a short example. I guess you all lack an example. No worries. So, see, what is happening is, so I have my first term. Okay, I have my first AP as 3, okay, 6, 9, 12, 15, like this, okay. My first AP goes like this, okay. My second AP goes like 6, 10, 14. Okay, so I will start it from one number before. So it starts from 2. Like this it goes. So this has a common difference of 3. This has a common difference of 4. But I am able to clearly see one point. Okay. I am able to see that they are intersecting at x is equal to 6. So basically what is happening is I have this point 6 where both of these APs are coming. Both of them are keeping their feet here. Okay. After that, the first AP is taking a leap of 3, 3, 3, 3. And my second AP is taking a leap of 4.
Yes, sir.
Right? It is taking a
Yes,
leap of
sir.
4, 4, 4. So can you tell me there will be one more point after this 6 also
Yeah,
where they
it
will
is.
keep their feet together? What will be like, what concept will be used to find that? Class 9th
Common.
NCRT.
Both A
Correct.
equal, sir.
What is common? Common, like, I guess someone told that word.
Yes.
Common
Common.
what? Common what?
Common difference between the terms.
Common difference. No, difference is not the correct thing. See, what I'm telling is they are keeping their feet at this point 6, okay. So what will be the next point at which both of them will keep their feet?
12, sir.
There is
12.
12, no. 12,
18.
this
18.
second AP is not
18.
18, like at 18, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, it is correct. 18 is the correct answer. But okay, so I guess you are not able to like understand that question that I'm trying to give you. What is that thing called in mathematics? Between two numbers, uh, when they, multiply and meet again. What is that number called in mathematics? Okay, actually, you are not able to understand because I'm not able to speak it in that. It is called
Multiple.
LCM, right? It is called LCM, least common multiple. Everyone knows what is meant by LCM.
Yes, sir.
Everyone knows what is meant by LCM.
Yes, sir.
Right? So basically, what is happening is, see, I have a person, I have two people at X, okay? the first person, okay, so they are doing morning walking. So when they are walking, the first person is taking his length of feet is D1. So he's keeping his feet after D1 distance, D1 distance, D1 distance. Similarly, we have the other person. Other person is taking a leap of D2, D2, D2. So there will be one more point where they will meet. The distance between these 2 points. Can you tell me what will be the distance of these 2 points? It will be the LCM of D1 and D2, right?
Yes, sir.
It will be the LCM of D1 and D2. So you can just look here also. What is the difference between these 2 points? It is 12, right?
12.
It is 12, right?
Yes, sir.
And what is the LCM of 3 and 4? It is also 12,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
right? So basically what will happen? Intersection of two APs. Okay. Everyone knows what is meant by intersection?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Meeting at the
Intersection
point.
set. Yes,
Meeting
yes,
at a
correct.
common point.
So basically, yes, yes. So intersection of APs means common terms that like terms that are common to both the APs. Okay, terms that belong to both the APs. Terms that come here also, terms that come here also. So intersection of two APs basically have LCM. Okay, okay. It will repeat again and again. After LCM of D1 and D2. So basically, like just the example that I gave you, I have A1, A1 plus D1 like that. I have an AP. Okay, let me call it AP1. Then I have AP2. It is A2, A2 plus D2 like that. And when I take the intersection, the common terms, so I know that my first term is X. The first term that is common to both of. So can you tell me of these APs? Can anyone tell me what will be
D, sir.
D1, D2?
So can you repeat the question?
Yes, sir.
LCM of D1 and D2.
What, sir?
D1 into D2, sir. D1 into D2.
So can you tell me the question once again?
Have any?
D1 into D2, sir.
If X is the first term that is common, D2. It will be LCM of defeat 3 and 4. So they will next again keep their point, both common point at LCM of 3 and 4. It will not necessarily be D1 multiplied by D2. Fine. And can you tell me after this, what will be the next point where they both intersect? Can anyone tell me? What will be the next point where they intersect?
Again, D1 into D2, sir.
Yes.
sir.
So X plus 2 times LCM of D1 and D2, right?
Yes, sir.
After that, X plus 3 times LCM of D1 and D2.
Yes, sir.
Everyone knows what is LCM, right?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा तो can anyone tell me? चलो किसको पूछूंगा? राकेश शर्मा. Can you tell me what is the LCM of 5 and 10?
10, sir.
10, sir. 10, sir.
Correct.
Sir,
5
my
and 10.
name is Preeti, sir.
How much?
Preeti, sir, myself.
Oh, okay. No worries. So you know what is LCM, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you get. I guess someone had asked a D1 multiplied by D2, right? So now you get that D1 multiplied by D2 is not necessarily the LCM of D1 and D2, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Because if D2 or D1, like if they are multiple of each other, then the LCM will not necessarily be the multiplication. Fine. So you get this thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Intersection of two APs is also an AP with common difference equal to LCM of D1 and D2, right? See, you observe it. If they are intersecting at one point, they will come back again at LCM, again plus LCM, plus LCM. So basically what you observe is the intersection of my two APs, it is also an AP only, but its common difference is the LCM of D1 and D2. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So just okay, fine. So related to it, I just have one small problem. So I have one AP, okay. AP A comma D basically denotes that first term is A and D is the common difference, okay. So basically what is happening is I have an AP 1 comma 3, okay, intersection AP 2 comma 5, intersection AP 3 comma 7, okay. So there are three APs. The first AP starts from 1 and common difference is 3. Second AP has first term as 2 and common difference is 5. Third AP has first term as 3, common difference is 7. And you need to find common difference of this intersection wala AP. So basically you need to find the value of X. Find the value of Y. This Y. You need to find out the value of Y. Can you tell me what will be the value of Y? First of all, has everyone understood the question? पहले तो ये बताओ, question, has everyone understood what it is trying to say?
No,
The
sir.
one who have, okay, no worries, no worries. So see, AP of A comma D basically denotes this AP. Okay, starts from A and common difference is D. So this is what AP of A comma D denotes. Like they are just using this thing to denote this. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is what it means. So can you tell me what is the value of AP of 1 comma 3? Can I say it will be 1, 4, 7 like that?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, I have AP of 2 comma 5. So it will be 2, 7 like that.
How,
Similarly, I
sir?
have AP of 3 comma 7. So it will be 3, 10
10,
plus 5,
17.
right? Right, like that. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now it is telling me that you take intersection of these three. Intersection of these three. Fine. You take intersection of these three APs. It is telling me. So when I take intersection of these three APs, it will also be an AP. So you can check it here also.
Yes.
Intersection of two APs is also an AP. So intersection of three APs will also be an AP. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
That will also be an AP. Everyone got that, right? Intersection of three APs is also an AP. And it is asking me that the intersection of three APs, that is also an AP, you need to find the common difference of that AP. Can you tell me what will it be?
105, sir.
How much?
105.
105. How did you do it? How did you do it? It's
I'm
LCM,
into
right?
LCM.
LCM of D1, D2, D3, right?
3, 5,
Yes,
7.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is D1? D1
yes,
is
sir.
3.
3.
3.
It is 5 and 7. What is the
Seven.
LCM of 3, 5, and 7?
105.
105, sir.
Not 5, sir.
105.
Sir.
Correct, absolutely correct. Can you tell me your name, the boy who gave the answer?
Vignesh, sir.
Vignesh. Oh, Vignesh. New student, ना? ठीक है.
I'm
और किसने दिया?
from last 1 week, sir, I think.
Sorry?
I'm from last 1.5 week.
Okay. Like, so that for me new only, na? Because I
Okay.
was not there. I just I take a break, na? I took break 2-3 days
Yeah, sir.
between. So okay, Ashrita, you got it? Amani, Ayushi, Bhavna,
Yes, sir.
you got it
Yes,
right?
sir.
105. You got how
Yes,
105 came, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
sir.
So this was a question of JEE Advanced 2019. Fine. Has everyone got?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
See, what is happening is like just assume it. Okay, just think of it as a like as steps. Okay, so three people. One the first person is taking steps of length 3. So he's repeating his steps after 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. The second one is repeating his steps after 5. The third one is repeating his steps after 7. So if they are intersecting at one point, at any point, let me call that point as X. So I can for sure say that they will intersect again at LCM of 3, 5, and 7. That is 105. So the common difference will be correct. So it is 107. Absolutely correct.
Yes, sir.
So just two homework problems I'll be giving you, and then I'll be ending the class. Fine. Related to arithmetic progression, and then we'll from tomorrow we'll be starting with geometric progression. Fine. So basically, X is a set. Okay, 1, 6, 11, like that. Okay, it has total 2018 terms. I am only considering the first 2018 terms. Similarly, I have Y. Okay, Y is 9, 16, 23, like that. It also has 2018 terms. Okay. Vignesh, do you know what are sets?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, you know what is set, right? Okay. Anyone else who doesn't know what are set or who hasn't learned about set? Anyone here who wasn't there in my set class?
Sir,
You
I was not
were
there.
not there?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
You
I
were not
was
there?
also.
I was also not there, sir.
Okay, okay, no worries. So I will just give you one formula, okay? Uh, so you will need that formula. So basically, this question is asking me, okay. So this question is asking me, find number of elements in X union Y. Okay, so I have two sets. I need to find out the number of elements in X union Y. So I'll just tell you the basic formula that number of elements in X union Y is equal to number of elements in X plus number of elements in Y minus number of elements in X intersection Y. Fine.
Yes,
So
sir.
just use this formula. The ones who don't know, I guess Bhavna, Ashrita, all those were there in my set class. Bhavna was there, na? Ashrita was also there, as far as I remember. So just use this formula, okay? This is the formula, just in case you don't know. Fine?
Yes, sir. Actually, we have this formula in 10th, right? So we have an idea about
Acha, so
this.
you have in 10th?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
तुम तो हमसे
Yes,
भी एक
sir.
step आगे.
So we have an
Okay, great.
idea about sets.
Okay, great. That is really good. I guess your state
Sir,
syllabus is
can I
really
know how
ahead.
many chapters are completed?
I guess chapter only 1 is done till now, relations. Only one chapter has been done.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Oh, sorry,
It's
sorry,
in
sorry.
lower voice.
Just a second. Sorry, it is it was audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, great. Really good to hear. So चलो ठीक है एक और सवाल दो just one more question one more homework problem so
Yes.
has everyone understood this question right
Yes, sir.
okay great everyone understood this okay so just one more homework problem and then we'll be leaving so what this is bit difficult okay but no need to worry so what this is telling me see I have two APs okay one AP is L1 plus D1 L1 plus Okay, so let me not write it as like this. Okay, so it is L1, L2, L3 like that. Okay, its common difference is D1. Okay, I have another W1, W2, W3. Its common difference is D2. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Fine? I got it right? So there are two APs. First common difference is D1. Second common difference is D2. And I am telling you that D1 multiplied by D2 is equal to 10. Fine? D1 multiplied by D2 is equal to how much? 10. Right? Okay. So basically what you are doing is you are constructing a rectangle. Okay. With your width as Wi and your length as Li. Okay. I can vary anywhere between 1 to n. Okay. I can be any number. If it is 1, so it will be L1 and W1. If it is 2, it is L2 and W2. And the area of this rectangle is equal to AI. Okay, corresponding value AI. So basically, in other words, I can say AI is equal to Li into Wi. Your I can be any number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, 1000, anything. Fine. I is basically just a number. Like I is basically any natural number that I'm referring to. Fine.
Yes. Okay, sir.
So I am fine. So I am telling you that A50 minus A49. A50 minus A49 is basically equal to 100. Sorry, 1000. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So you need to tell me what is the value of A100 minus A90. Has everyone understood the question? Anyone
Yes.
who has any doubt in understanding the question?
No, sir.
Anyone? पूरे
Yes.
क्लास में क्वेश्चन सबको समझ आ गया?
Yes,
Vignesh,
sir.
have you understood the question?
Sir,
Yes, yes.
Sir,
Yeah,
can you
sir.
explain?
Yeah,
once again,
see.
can you explain about that rectangle?
Yes.
No worries. No worries. See, basically what is happening is I shouldn't be giving you this thing also, ideally. So see, what is happening is I have two APs, okay? My first AP is L1, L2, L3 like that. The common difference is D1, okay? Common difference is D1. I have second AP W1, W2, W3. Its common difference is D2. The common difference of second AP is D2, okay? Like that, I have two APs. First AP, second AP. First AP, second AP. So what is happening is AI is basically the area of rectangle with length as Li and width as Wi. Fine. I have a rectangle. I have chosen any value of I. Okay. If I choose I as 1, my length will be L1, width will be W1. If I choose L as 2, I as 2, so length will be L2, width will be W2. Like that, I've chosen AI. AI is the area of rectangle with length as Li and width as Wi. And I'm telling you that my value of A50 minus A49 is 1000. So I need you to find the value of A100 minus A90. Fine. Everyone understood the question, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll be starting with geometric progression. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. Any doubts in today's class? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. Great. Everyone has understood that intersection of two APs concept, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, students, you got a class again in the morning, 5 to 7. Do join.
Okay, sir.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir.